Hey folks, how are you today? It is Friday. It's the 30th of September 2011. I'm here today with your reality news check. Starting as we always do with your headlines, the Obama administration is going after school districts that discriminate. It is about time somebody did something about this fact that we face every day. You know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, stay tuned, okay? Also, Herman Cain. He says African Americans are brainwashed. Yeah, we'll tell you about that. Also, Al-Qaeda's top scout was killed. Then good news about the economy. And don't believe the lies, folks. The world is behind Obama's millionaire tax hike. They sure are. We'll tell you about it. All right, folks, here at home. The U.S. Department of Education wants to improve the quality of education for minority and poor public school students. It's going to do so by aggressively launching civil rights investigations designed to prevent schools from providing more services and resources to predominantly white schools and not to other schools. Why are they going to do this? Because, believe it or not, in America, we are faced with public schools that are more segregated today than they were in the 1970s, folks. That's so sad. That's why the Department of Education is using the Civil Rights Act of 1964 to improve the quality of education. And already, just 3 years of the Obama administration initiating civil rights inquiries, it's already outpaced the 8 years that the Bush administration, initiating the same civil rights probes. During 33 months under the Obama administration, the department's Office for Civil Rights has launched 30 compliance reviews compared with only 22 that were begun during the 8-year Bush administration. Now listen to this, folks. These investigations are designed to find out if school districts have violated Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of '64. That prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, and national origin in programs and activities that get federal financial assistance. School districts, you better watch it. They are being investigated for a range of possible violations. Folks, we're talking about failure to provide minority students with access to college and career track courses. I hear this complaint all the time from parents. Also, folks, they are not assigning highly qualified teachers to schools with predominantly minority students, and we hear this all the time. And disproportionately placing such students in special education, folks. And suspending minority students. I am just so glad that somebody has finally taken up that call, because we are sick and tired of it in these school districts. As African American, I'm sick of it, and I know Hispanics, Asians, and people who are poor are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Help is on the way. Okay, in the race for the presidency 2012, Herman Cain, folks. He's lambasting African Americans. Republican candidate for president Herman Cain says African Americans have been brainwashed, folks. That's what he says about you. He says African Americans have been brainwashed into not being open-minded, not even considering a conservative point of view. Cain goes on to say, he doesn't stop there. He goes on to say that he believes a third of them, whoever that them, would vote for him based on, well, I'll give you the quote exactly. Quote, a third of them would vote for me based on my own anecdotal feedback. Now, they won't be voting for me because I'm black. They'll be voting for me because of my policies and what I'm offering to fix this economy. Folks, let's just back it up. Back it up, Herman. Herman, we didn't vote for Obama because he was black. We voted we're proud of him because he's black. We voted for him because he's highly intelligent and highly qualified. That's why we vote for people, and because he shares our sentiment on equality and justice. And I'm sorry, the Republican Party just doesn't seem to have it. And folks, you know what I'm talking about. History bears this out, okay? All right, blacks went from largely voting for the Republican Party of Abraham Lincoln. As we all know, my father was born in 1916. He was a Republican, folks, okay, during Reconstruction, to voting for Democrats ever since the Franklin D. Roosevelt era. Whichever party, we all know this to be true, whoever is embracing the goal of equal opportunity and whoever is speaking to our desire for justice and for social justice, folks, that's who we vote for. Bottom line, straight up, no chaser. That's who we vote for, okay? Don't get it twisted, all right? Let's turn to saying, and that's Obama. That is not Herman Cain. And that is not a single Republican. All right, let's go on, folks. In international news, another Al-Qaeda is dead. He is Anwar Al-Awlaki. He's a U.S.-born radical. You remember hearing about him. His internet preaching inspired others to terror. He was a symbol of an evolving homegrown terror threat. Now, he was not only born here in the United States of America, but he was educated, went to college in Colorado. For years, he was able to broadcast his extremist Islamic preachings from over the internet and from Yemen. Well, guess what, folks? Defense Secretary Leon Panetta put him on the top of his to-do list, and folks, guess what? He is D-O-N-E, done. You betcha, dead, killed today in a remote region of Yemen. I gotta stop for a minute, folks. They killed him in a remote region of Yemen. Folks, I'm still trying to understand why the Bush administration couldn't find anybody. They got every kind of, they must have turned the satellites off. They got every kind of satellite known to man, and they could not find Osama. They couldn't find any of these people. Could not catch them, find them, jail them, they derogate them, nothing. And it's the minute Obama steps to the door, turn the satellite back on, okay? Turn it, whatever he did do to the satellite. Okay, because clearly it wasn't working before. He has found everybody. Leon Panetta just got on the job. Next thing we know, he's got this one. All right, so they weren't looking for them. I mean, we're not stupid. They weren't looking for them. All right, in business news today, consumer confidence. Oh, folks, it is up. Yes. It rose in September from the lowest level since November 2008. The Thomson Reuters University of Michigan final index of consumer sentiment had climbed to 59.4 this month. Higher, folks. Higher than forecast, because it is from 55.7 in August. Be happy and be proud. Finally today, don't you believe the hype, folks? Global investors overwhelmingly are supporting Barack Obama and his proposed tax increase for those who are earning annual incomes of $1 million or more. Trying, of course, as you know, that's one of Obama's ways of reducing the deficit. Now, you should know that by a margin of 63% to 32%, respondents in a Bloomberg global poll approved of the president's proposal known, as you know, as the Buffett rule. Support for the millionaire's tax was highest in Europe. Oh, yeah, folks. European poll respondents, guess what? They back Obama's plan 78% to 17%. In 2009, you should know this, that's the most recent Internal Revenue Service data that we have. It shows that 1,470 people who made at least $1 million in annual income did not pay any income tax at all. I don't think so. Hey, folks, let's get real. We're not saying that we want the wealthy people to have to just support everybody. We're saying everybody has to pay their fair share. And like Elizabeth Warren, now, you know, she's running for the Senate in Massachusetts for Ted Kennedy's seat, the seat currently held by Scott Brown. You please support her. Elizabeth Warren said it best. You became a millionaire and you moved your goods across the U.S. roads, for example, that all of us are paying for. All kinds of taxes, highway taxes, toll booths, all those taxes. We're paying for those roads. They moved their goods across those roads and became millionaires, and bully for them. That's what America's all about. We're glad you made it, and we hope every day you're in business you do better and better and better and better, but you got to pay your fair share. That is the bottom line. We support you. You got to support us. For better or for worse, in good times and in bad. That's all we're saying, folks. I'm Carol Angela Davis. Thank you for joining me so much here on September 30th. This is your Reality News Check. I'll see you Monday, same time, same place, new stories. Have a great day.